This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product.
The little ship. If you are not familiar with the basic stitches, you can watch the tutorial videos and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn in the kits. We'll use 2.5mm crochet hook. The crochet methods of these three little ships are the same. The head. Take out the corresponding yarn. Working into a chain, first make a slip knot in this way. Then pull the yarn to adjust the size of the loop. Wrap the yarn around your little finger and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the slip knots with your thumb and middle finger. Put the hook into the loop. Then pull the yarn to adjust the size of the loop. The yarn here is too long. We can pull this side to shorten it in this way. If the yarn here is too short, we can lift the index finger to make it longer.
Working into a chain. First, make slip knot. Make loop around your middle finger and index finger. Pull the yarn out between the middle finger and the ring finger, and then press it with your fingers. We can see an X shape is formed on the front side. We have two yarns on index finger. Pull the right one to make it cross over the left one. Okay. Then pull the left yarn out like this. Tighten the yarn. A slip knot is made. Put the hook into the loop and pull the longer yarn to tighten the loop. Then wrap the yarn around your little finger and bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with thumb and middle finger.
In round 1, work 6 chain stitches first. Then turn, skip 1 chain stitch to work 4 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 increase in 1 slip stitch from the second chain stitch. Work 6 chain stitches first. Yarn round hook, and pull through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
We'll start working chain stitches. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch.
Such a V shape is formed on the side. Continue to work 5 more chain stitches in this way. Six chain stitches are done. Then turn, skip the first chain stitch, and start crocheting from the second chain stitch. We'll work through the loops on one side of the chain. Skip the first chain and work 4 single crochets from the second chain stitch. Insert hook through the left loop of the second chain. Yarn round hook and put up a loop. Then yarn round the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The first single crochet is done.
Insert hook into the back loop of the second chain. Pull up a loop. Okay, there are 2 loops on the hook now. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first single crochet.
A V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch through the underneath of the both loops of the V shape. Mark the first stitch of every round. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Then work 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then we'll work through the loops on the other side of the chain. Work 3 single crochets. Next, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done.
Finally, work 1 slip stitch. Remove the marker. Insert hook into the marked stitch. Yarn round hook and put up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 slip stitch.
Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch.
The slip stitch only serves as connection. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the stitch holes may become too large so that the fabric will be out of shape.